Right, we are moving Leven Point today. We're lifting her out for a couple of weeks before the mast arrives, if it finally arrives. Yeah, we're moving that. Sky, come on, girl. We're moving Leven Point and lifting her up. Where are we, Sky? Eh? Where are we, Sky? And she's gone. Sky, stay here, girl. Hey, hello. What are we doing, Sky? That's what we're doing, lifting the boat. So the wind's being a bit awkward today. It's not really blowing straight into the boat and it's not blowing from the side, so it's swirling a little bit. But we're just going to do it in a one go. Bring it in. They're going to catch the lines literally straight in, have the straps already in the water and just walk her straight in. She only draws 1.2 meters, that's 4 feet, so we should be fine. Typical. I've forgotten my fob to go into the marina. I have to go to the office and get a new one, get a temporary one. Let's go. Come on, Sky. Come on, Sky. So we're running a little late this morning, but they said we got until 11 o'clock. It's now just gone 9. So we've got plenty of time, but we are running a little late. I had to take Ruben to school. Yeah, it's going to be nice to see what Leven Point looks like. She's been in the water for 6 months. We'll check the anodes and make sure that she's all good to go, especially the prop anode. Right, so the plan is to unhook the electrics and get her unhooked, started up, unhooked, and then bring her around. It's literally just around that boat at the hammerhead there, and then down the fairway here, and straight into the slings. But of course, we have to deal with inconsiderate cleaters. Don't be an inconsiderate cleater. Alright, we are ready to go. So we've got everything down there. Everything's ready. We got our guard dog. And all good. So that was fun. The wind was pushing us off the dock and into the other boat. So we had to try and walk the boat forward before coming out. But yeah, we're off. Steve and Debbie in the tea shanty. Nice boat, 53 foot I think. So it's a pity I don't actually have better filming facilities, because this was quite an interesting approach into this these slings. Not that it was particularly complicated, it was just interesting because the wind normally blows due south, so straight down the marina, straight out there, and that sort of makes it one thing. But it was swirling today and actually blowing straight from that direction. So the question is, sort of in a normal calm condition you could just sort of bring it in, kiss the dock, throw the lines, no problem. But when you're being blown off the dock, then what do you do? So my approach was to come in down this side of the fairway here and then come at the dock at an angle which is pretty much straight into the wind, and then do what I like to call a handbrake turn, and just kiss the dock a little harder, and then throw the line and get the bow and the stern tied off. So yeah, that's what we did. So Leven Point's quite cool because she's got those lifting marks. She's got another one forward as well. You can just see it there, the lifting marks. So that's where the straps go. I need to add those to John Seagull. for 6 months worth of fouling that. But mind you, she hasn't been anywhere. She's just been sat here in the marina for 6 months. That's the state of the prop anode. I think I might change that. That anode over there looks fine. That'll go another season at least. But these prop anodes are a pain in the ass because where they're bolted, where they're actually screwed through there, you can see there's practically nothing left. Good gosh, look at that. So the frustrating thing is that there's actually a huge amount of meat still left on that. I mean, that's solid zinc, but it's there's absolutely no way that'll handle an hour's worth of motoring somewhere. Both sides, I think. This side's not too bad. So I've asked them to do a double anti-foul. Sorry, not a double anti-foul, a double pressure wash. I said to them now, I said, do you want, did the office tell you I want like a thorough pressure wash? And they were like a really thorough one. So yeah, we're going to get it really well cleaned. If you'd like more grumpy but probably helpful tips from Sailing Sibongile, like, follow, subscribe, all that. See you later. Okay, all squeaky clean and flaking off. A little bit of work to do there. Cool. And now we're going to follow her back to the boatyard. I don't know why I feel like I ought to do this, walking behind the boat like an expectant father. Hello, my girl. Maybe it's more a case of walking behind them like a funeral procession. I need to check that keel joint out. That's a bit of a worry, but it's probably fine. I just need to check it out, brush it down, paint over it, all good. There's a bit of corrosion here. It seems to be a little more of a worry to me, but underneath seems to be good, so I don't know where the corrosion's coming from, but I'll get some advice on that and we'll work it out. So that keel joint doesn't flex, it's just a matter of a little bit of surface corrosion, so I'll get that checked out. They lifted it up and popped it down. So lifted it up, popped it down, lifted it up, popped it down, and seems to be okay. We're just getting the boat level now. Right, so what is the plan? Let me quickly talk you through some of the basics of what we're going to do for the next couple of weeks. We start at the back. So these white holes here, those are from where I took the old hydrovane off. And so we're going to be putting a stern hung rudder on here as an auxiliary rudder to the main rudder, and that'll be removable, but it'll be actuated with a tiller pilot as well as with a wind vane. So it'll be a push-pull wind vane. I can send you details of that if you want. So that's the things that are happening on the back here. Blank off these holes, tidy up the transom, fit the stern hung rudder. So I need to service the prop. And make sure that the cutlass bearing and all that stuff is still relatively good. So the guys have done a really good job of pressure washing the hull, so that's nice and clean, so I can pretty much just give it a key and then anti-foul it. So the anti-foul paint that I'm going for is EU45. It's a copper-based paint but semi-ablative, so it exposes a fresh bit of copper. I'm trying to do this whilst they're working as well, so I can't get in their way. But yeah, so I'll post a link in the description to the EU45 paint. I swear by it. It's been so good on John Seagull. And then I'm not going to get inside, but inside is a matter of finishing off the headlining and painting the interior. So I finished that off, finished off some of the wiring, the general sort of tidying up, and then tidy up the cockpit maybe put some more slats on some new slats on the cockpit seats, and then yeah, just rub it up, dub, give her a scrub, and get her shiny again. Right, so you can really see she really needs a good clean spit and polish. Get her back to the way she looked when I first launched her. Right, and there she is. I need to get back to work, but got a couple of weeks on the hard. Get her ready. Pav and Rigget will get the deck step ready. And on the currently booked for the 14th of May, the new mast will arrive. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long wait. A lot of patience required. Say no more. And yeah, so that should be ready. Some interior work that needs doing, and some new deck plate, and then the mast goes up. So yeah, so we should be I made this promise many times, but we should have a new mast by the 15th of May. Right, so that's it. That's it. So we're done for the lift out. By the way, if you guys want any of these fleeces, they're made by Regatta. They're made with fully recycled bottles. So each jacket has at least 15 bottles in it. And so if you want to help out the environment and you want to fly the flag, and do a little bit every day, that's what that says. Sailing Sibongile, do a little bit every day. So if you want to do that, get in touch. I'll let you know when I can send you one. But yeah, it's all good. So that's it for this week. And so we'll be back on the weekend. So I've got some time on the 15th, sorry, on the long weekend. So I've got 3 days coming this weekend. One of which will be dedicated to Leven Point, and then the others will probably be John Seagull. But I'll let you know how we get on with that. Last night, Ruben's not here, so I'm going to have to say it myself. If you like these videos, please share them, subscribe, follow, like, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, if you want to come down to the boatyard here in Portishead and help out with any of the work, not just myself, but old Jake as well, and his boats. He needs a good carpenter. Yeah, get in touch.